Beluska do what we can do.
So down on your hotbar on the very right side, you'll see a stopwatch icon. Clicking on it brings up this window, the Beex Center. Now before we start, let me say you're going to want to be level 15 to take full advantage of this. That's because the Beex Center requires you to be certain levels to do certain jobs. For this guide, we'll only be looking at these last two pages because they generate the most beaks. Now here comes the math. As a non-VIP, the devs want you to work your way up to level 30 in order to make 1,000 beaks profit every 48 hours, or 500 beaks every 24 hours, which nets you 20.83 beaks per hour. Now look at this. You're only required to reach level 15 to make 325 beaks profit in 12 hours, or 27.083 beaks per hour. Well, that's kind of weird. The job that requires a higher level actually gets you less beaks for the amount of time spent. Seems like the evil devs might be trying to make us waste our time. Well, I've been a bit dishonest with my numbers actually, so maybe the devs aren't so evil. Yes, it does take 2 days or 48 hours to make 1,000 beaks profit, but then on top of that you have a 24-hour cooldown period. Therefore, you would make 1,000 beaks profit every 72 hours, bringing your beaks per hour down to 13.88. Now, if we do the same thing with the 325 profit job by adding the cooldown period of another 9 hours, we get 325 over 21, or 15.47 beaks per hour. Still more lucrative than the top job. And again, I've been a bit dishonest with my numbers, so the devs have one more chance to redeem themselves. The 13.88 and 15.47 beaks per hour you get from those jobs would be correct if you only ever did one of these jobs. However, just because a job is on cooldown doesn't mean you can't start another job. So, if you combine the 325 profit job with this 250 profit job, the overall time it takes for both jobs to complete and their cooldowns to reset is 21 hours. So we get 575 over 21, or 27.38 beaks per hour every 21 hours. Now, since the cooldown on the 1,000 profit job is 24 hours, we're just going to use the 575 beaks over 21 hours from before, because there aren't any jobs that will perfectly fill up that last 3 hours. So we add 575 to 1,000, giving us 1,575 beaks every 72 hours. And now the final total. 21.875 beaks per hour. Wait a minute. That's less than the 27.38 beaks from doing those two jobs on their own. That's strange. When I talked about evil developers wanting to waste our time before, I was joking. I thought the math would support their game design choice, but no. No matter what you do, this job is just a waste of time. But I guess that's a conspiracy for another video. To recap, all you need to do is alternate these two jobs and you'll make your first 100k in no time. Have a good one.